Alright, and welcome back to another day of training for the Milwaukee Regionals. This particular team is a little bit different than what I've been doing up until now. And I say that because I am not the biggest fan of Trick Room. I'm just not. That being said, this is a team that is meant for playing some Trick Room. So yeah, we will just have to see here. Okay, and it looks like we've got a very interesting combination over there. Which is great. It'll give me the opportunity to test some stuff out. I'd really like to bring you, and then for closing out this game, honestly, I think we're just gonna leave the restricteds at home for this one. Okay, so this is going to be a run of our Ursaluna, and we're just gonna see how Ursaluna stacks up into that. Since they don't have a restricted team, in this case, I'm just gonna roll my non-restricteds as well. And yeah, I'm really curious to see how they'll do. I think there's a lot of potential to this team. I really do. And I am actually getting kind of excited about it, despite the fact that, like, Trick Room is not my normal mode of operating. So, you know, it's good to learn new things. Oh, look at that. Hi. Haha, delightful. Yeah. Okay, cool. How do I want to do this? Well, this is unique. Well, I mean, we might as well just do the thing that we do, I guess. Yes, I would like to volt switch, please, and set up my Trick Room, and let's see what you are going to do. All right, opponent, show me what you've got. Oh, well, Raichu's faster. That was not ideal. Oh, that's very respectable damage, though. Okay, so since we're setting up a Trick Room, and since they are very slow, come on out, Ursaluna. Boop. I have a bear. Double edge. Bonk. Okay, unexpected, but you know what? That's neat. Righto, so I wouldn't be surprised if they had some water-type moves in there. Oh, they have it. Why does their Tatsugiri have a Flame Orb? I am not sure. Anyway, we're gonna use Facade, and I think we're just gonna use Helping Hand and have a fun time of things. So, yeah. Thought process here being that the bear does, well, bear things. And the Terra Water is still a great defensive Terra on the Ursaluna. Does make me want to include now a Gastrodon on the team. You know, for good reason. Oh, that was really good damage. Okay, that's cool. You just rest away, friend. That was lovely. That was quite lovely. Yep, that's a very minimal damage from the burn there. Yep, so we're just gonna do that again. Okay, so we know they have double edge, they have rest, they have something else, I assume. Boop! Wowzer! Okay, yeah, no, I totally see why people use normal Ursaluna. Sleep Talk, double edge again, bop. Well, my bear is gonna go down! Not quite yet, but soon, unfortunately. Okay, and the real question here is, do I Facade? Yeah, you know what, I think we Facade. And super quick, we're just gonna check our speeds. Oh, it is choking just a little bit. Okay, so Farigiraf will move second. So with that in mind, we're going to throw a Psychic into that Tatsugiri. Just go pop. That'll finish off the Dondozo. Honestly, that feels like one of the easier Dondozo KOs that I've had recently. And then Farigiraf can get a free Psychic into that guy. Boop! Nice damage, nice damage. And it looks like we have one more attack with our Ursaluna. I should have been doing good. Should have been doing very good. Alright. Let's see what their next Pokemon is. King Ghidorah, the gourmet. That would be a Hydrapple. That is definitely a Hydrapple. Cool, well, we came outfitted for this sort of thing. Now, granted, it might be slower than me. I don't know. That is going to be the one thing. If I do end up running a... Yep, it is slower than me. Oh, well, that's okay. I was going to say, if I do end up running a Trick Room team into Milwaukee, then I will just have to accept the fact that, like, not all of my Pokemon are totally built for Trick Room. And I mean, I might be able to rebuild some of them that way, but like hyper training, stuff like that, it's not, you know, it's not really the, necessarily the Trick Room approved set. All right, Barry, you did a great job. Back in the Pokeball with you. Oh, that was quite excellent. Yeah, let's bring out our Raichu friend. Assault Vest Raichu, the general idea being very, very similar to... Oh, and that's an Indeedee. Okay. The idea behind the Assault Vest Raichu is that it will function extremely similarly to... And we'll just Volt Switch out and Foul Play. It functions really similar to Wolfie's Raichu that he won Worlds 2016 with. So you've got... You know, you've got the Lightning Rod, you've got the Assault Vest, you've got Endeavor, you have the Fake Out, and you have Nuzzle. And the Urshifu comes out, here's a Foul Play. It's not going to really... Okay, I was thinking it wasn't going to do that much damage, but evidently I was incorrect. And we'll Psychic in case there's a Terra. Yep, there's the Follow Me. Okay. And here's the Wicked Blow. Bop. Well, overall, that was a very decent practice. Got to see the Ursaluna in action. Yeah, so definitely a concept of team that I'm enjoying so far. Thank you, my opponent, for the game, as always. And yeah, gonna keep refining this one. Definitely going to take note of it. Possibly write it down. We'll see. But I think there's potential here. Anyway, thank you for joining me for today's video, and I hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time.